What's up guys, and welcome back to another video, and today is going to be a potential Man United squad for next year's FIFA 17. So yeah, we're going to kick things straight off. The main reason I chose FIFA Man United, I'm going to say first, is because they've had so many ins and outs, such as the special one, Jose Mourinho's come in management, and a lot of big players, as we know, have also come in. So we're going to jump into this jump into this video, and we'll see how this goes. So we kick things off. The first player we got is David De Gea. I've put him up to an 89 overall. He's probably the second best keeper in the world behind Neuer. You could argue, Courtois is up there as well, but I feel like he's going to get an 89 overall. It's either that or an 88. Maybe 89 is a bit generous, but no. He's coming from an Arsenal fan, and I think he deserves an 89. So, and I'm going to try not to be biased, obviously in these situations, but it's kind of hard. Next player we have got Darmian. Now Darmian, he had a very down season, but then he also has some ups sometimes. But I feel like he's going to get at least a downgrade by a 1, possibly a 2. So he could be an 80 or 79, but I don't think he's going to stay the same, but I could be wrong. But either way, he didn't have the best season, I guess. Centre back we have got Barley. I'm going to go Barley because Bailey sounds a bit like Englishy, maybe. I don't know, that's racist. I'm going to say a Barley. Eric Bertrand Barley. That just sounds right with the name. He would be a sick card. I've upgraded him by 1 or 2, I can't remember exactly. It will be a sick card of 80 pace, 82 defending, 83 physical, along with the next centre back partnership that you probably already know. It will be a sick partnership. I put him in upgrade because he got bought for us like an incredible fee, and he must have in the same season for Man United to even want to pay that amount of money. So he's gonna. I feel like he's gonna get at least an 80 rated card for the fee alone. So yeah, he's looking a solid player. If you can sort his workers out, which are like high-low, I believe that could help. Next player is Chris Smalling. He's a player that I'm not still sure if they upgrade, he's gonna get an 83 because he got up to an 82. Don't know if EA will upgrade him again, so it's a potentially not. I'm not sure. But Chris Smalling is definitely gonna be it's gonna be a deadly partnership with that Ivory Coast guy. I put Rojo at left back, but I think in real life Luke Shaw when he's fit will play over Rojo, but I put Rojo there because that's where he played most games last season. I don't really like Rojo when I've seen him play, but at left back I think he's going to stay in 81. He will most likely be a left back next year because I think that's where he played most of his games for Man United. So, well, he mixes and matches. He can do either or, so he could be either position, but I put him at left back. Centre mid, this is one of the potential players that could come in, and that is Paul Pogba. He is linked to Man United like mad at the moment with that £100 million fee, there's just crazy amount of money, but he will get an upgrade to an 88. I feel like 86. He's just progressively each year, just getting up and just showing why he's the best midfielder in world football, and he's gonna be up there with the levels with Modric and Iniesta and all the rest of the greatest midfielders in FIFA. But yeah, he is another player, and if he's alongside with this guy in Matuidi, that is one deadly partnership. Got Matuidi that will defend. He's shown in France's performances. Other than that final game, them two together, especially when Kante was out, played amazingly well. It's so sick. But would PSG want to let him go, or can Man United afford to pay for? Probably can afford, but do they want to pay that amount of money for Pogba and Matuidi? I don't know. They could quite easily stick with Schneiderlin and not get Matuidi, but that midfield would be a deadly partnership. Right mid is another player they've already signed. Somehow Mkhitaryan, I'm honestly as an Arsenal fan, kind of low-key jealous of this signing. Mkhitaryan is such a quality player, and he will have such a sick card because the season he just had with Borussia Dortmund, plus moving to Man United, which is a bigger. You can argue Borussia Dortmund, some German fans might be angry, but I feel like Man United are a bigger club on the world stage. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. No, I think he's going to get an 86. It's going to be that card. If it's just his stats alone, will be an incredible card. Next one is Martial. Depay could play there if Mourinho can get him in some amazing form. Depay could quite easily go left mid. But Martial is the younger one. He's the one that Man United want to develop and make as one of their key men going forward. So I feel like he's definitely going to be that wide man position next season. But also, Rashford coming for England, he shows that he definitely can play that wide position very capably. So he could definitely come on during games. You've got Matta's still there. You've got Ashley Young. They've got potential that anyone can go this left mid, but I feel like Martial, the start of the season anyway, is going to be in that left mid position, and he's going to get an upgrade to 81. That's a pretty fair overall. It's your middle of the range overall for a solid player. So that's going to be the overall. Wayne Rooney, I downgraded him 1, not because of his England performances, even though he played midfield. I put him there mainly because of his last season's performance were not up to Ray Rooney standards. So I put him down by 1, but he could stay in 86. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh what I'm expecting, but I expect a little bit more. And I do think he's going to play Cam next year, just behind the striker, sort of like a centre forward. Because I know Mourinho does want to play in midfield. He'll be just off the striker and just using Wayne Rooney's work rate to track back at times. Because Mourinho does like to use that in his midfielders. So I think Wayne Rooney will do very well at Cam. Striker, there's only one man, and that's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Upgraded by 1 after having an amazing season for PSG. I know he's in the French league, but the stuff he still does at his age is just incredible. There is not too much I've got to say about this guy. He's going to start up front. He is going to be at least an 89 to a 90, maybe even higher. He might be generous, and he's going to be. I honestly think he still do really well for Man United next. Maybe not as well in the French league as he did in the French league, because the French league is notoriously a little bit worse. But I still think he's going to do pretty well, and that's another one I'm like just a little bit jealous, just a little bit. Next player we got is Sergio Romero. I think he's just going to stay on the bench. He's going to be the bench player. There's not much I can say. I didn't really see him play, so I just left him the same. Next one is Luke Shaw. I think he's going to start personally at left back when he comes back for his broken leg. If he's the same player, same looking player that he looked towards the end of last season when he was the beginning of the season where he looked like he was actually turning to the Southampton Luke Shaw, not the original Man United flop version, until he broke his leg. So if that comes back, he'll 100% start left back. Phil Jones, I don't really know his gun in his team. He's playing centre back. I put him there because I think he's played centre back because of Man United's troubles. He could be a right back as well, but yeah, I'm not too sure on him. Next one is Daley Blind. I upgraded him 1 because I think he did really well for a centre back before moving into the centre back position from last season. He covered well, played well. He could stay as an 80, but I put him out to an 81 rare, and as a centre back because that's where he played most majority of his games last season. Next player is Ander Herrera. I also upgraded him because he kind of in some games he did carry Man United. He did play well in a weakened midfield, the Schweinsteiger engine, all that shit. So he played alright, and I feel like 82 is a fair rating upgrade, but maybe 81 still. Ashley Young, I didn't really do a lot. I just left him. So he played well, and he could be a left back, right back, centre back, goal. You don't even know what position this guy. He's tried to play anywhere just to play games, which you've got to respect, I guess. And he's playing left mid. Solid player, another solid player. Next position, we have got Bastian Schweinsteiger. I've downgraded by 2 because he just has been injured all the time, and sometimes when he's played you can't look the best, and maybe it's just because he's come back with injuries and stuff, but maybe he could keep him the same. I'm more swinging towards he's going to be an 85, but I did do this a few days ago when I set his team up, and I did put him as an 84, so maybe it's a little harsh, but I'm not sure. Next position is Schneiderlin. I think he's just going to stay the same. Had a solid season, not much better than what he did. He probably had a better season at Southampton, but you can't downgrade him. He did play well. The pay I downgraded because he's just had a really poor season. It's just one of the seasons where everyone was expecting to kick on, he just didn't kick on. But that doesn't really matter because I think he will, under Mourinho's guidance, if he can get the right guidance, he could quite easily just turn it back on because he's got the talent in the world to do it. So hopefully, Man United play at this stake. I don't know where I'm going with this. Maybe he could just turn back up like he did in Eredivisie and just get adapted to Premier League football this season. Next one is Juan Mata. I've left him to the end. People are arguing he should start and all that shit. Could be a left mid, but I think Mourinho will sell him. They have a bit of trouble, and I don't know if he's going to stay. That's why I left him right to the end. He's one of them players that could go Everton, could go Villarreal. I think Valencia want him as well. There's a lot of clubs interested, so I think they might cash in on him. Man United, as much as Man United fans do not want him to, because he's one of your best players last season and he played really well. So Lingard I've upgraded to 74. I do think his pace should have been upgraded a little bit. I did forgot to upgrade that, but it doesn't really matter about the stats, I guess. But he'll get 74 silver card because I don't see EA upgrading him mainly up to a goal because just for one season they usually like Chamberlain on FIFA 12. He had an amazing season and then they upgraded him slowly. So he only had a 74 silver next year and then he went up to the goal. I think that's what Lingard has another good season. And then fun players for Fellaini, I've downgraded him. His stats are maybe a little harsh in the stats. But his dribbling's not great anyway. Defending, passing's meh. I don't know about Fellaini, to be honest. I haven't really got a lot to say because I really don't like him as a player. So yeah. And the final player you might notice is missing from this is Marcus Rashford. He's just generally not on FIFA, so there's not a lot you can do with that one. But he'll be in the starting bench. I would imagine if Mourinho is going to keep him about, which he should do because he's proven to be one of the best English talents there is at the moment. But anyway guys, this is my potential team, I guess. If you did enjoy this video, then please drop a massive thumbs up, because every like is greatly appreciated. Subscribe for more daily FIFA content. We're going to get back on that daily grind, especially when FIFA 17 come around the corner. We need to, get the quality of my content back up to the top. And yeah, guys, let me know what team you want me to do next in the comments below. Any team you fancy, I'll look them up. We'll give it a go. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.